Animation has long been a component of filmmaking, from Steamboat Willie all the way to Encanto. Modern animated blockbusters are generated using cutting-edge computer technology, replacing the laborious process of hand-drawing animation cells. The medium's predisposition for oddity, though, hasn't changed at all. In animation, artists can express themselves in ways that traditional filmmaking cannot. While many avant-garde animation films go unnoticed, these 10 are definitely worth a look. Our first entry is The Last Unicorn from 1982. The Last Unicorn, like another entry later on this list, is a fantasy tale that failed to catch on when it originally aired, and it now has a cult following. The story follows a unicorn on a quest to find other unicorns, but it quickly turns bizarre. With animals, baddies, and some truly scary moments, The Last Unicorn is still a memorable viewing experience 4 decades later. Next up is Watership Down from 1978. Watership Down is based on Richard Adams' 1972 novel of the same name. While the author said the story had no deeper meaning, many have compared it to ancient tales of freedom versus authoritarianism, as well as Homer and Virgil epics. The 1978 animated adaptation, however, abandoned the beautiful source material in favor of horror and war themes. The movie is gruesome and bloody, and while it's probably for adults, it is definitely not for kids. Next up is Food Fight from 2012. Unlike most unusual animated movies, Food Fight is a bizarre and somewhat despised creation, plagued with flaws and product placement. An anticipated 2003 blockbuster, the film languished until the production firm failed on a loan, leading to a 2012 direct-to-video release. Food Fight features anthropomorphized food brand icon saving Marketopolis from Brand X's control. It's clunky, perplexing, and downright ugly at times, yet it's so unusual enough to be a classic film oddity. Next up is Disney's The Black Cauldron from 1989. With a young Terran facing up against the evil Horned King, The Black Cauldron is frequently regarded as one of Disney's worst animated films. The Black Cauldron was released in 1989 and was so poorly received that it nearly bankrupted Disney. However, due to its dark overtones and unsettling nature, the picture has recently gained a cult reputation among Disney fans. It's not your typical Disney film, but that's part of the charm for some people, myself included, honestly. Next is Consuming Spirits from 2012. Chris Sullivan's Consuming Spirits is a tragic narrative of turmoil and self-pity that employs many forms of animation to create a particularly misanthropic mood. The story of 3 people who all work for a local newspaper business explores the dark secrets of otherwise average people. Consuming Spirits isn't for everyone, but fans of flicks like Gumo or Celine and Julie Go Boating will probably adore this. Our next entry is 1981's Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal is an anthology film from 1981 that follows the story of 6 people who discover the unusual, catastrophically powerful sphere known as Loch Nar. A sex and violence-filled tribute to the titular magazine, Heavy Metal would have been deemed extremely controversial if it released nowadays. It's a seminal alternative animated film that impacted modern-day animated outings like Love, Death and Robots and Electric Dreams. Our next entry is Fantastic Planet from 1973. The horrific narrative of mass murder and interspecies warfare on a far-off world populated by both conventional humans and huge blue human-like beings is often confused with Failure's 1996 alternative rock album by the same name. Fantastic Planet is a sort of anti-Disney film. Unlike most animated films of the era, Fantastic Planet is a dark, very serious animation. The gorgeous animation quality contrasts heavily with the dark, horrific tale. So there you have it, folks. Did you like today's video? Let us know down in the comments below if you've seen any of these film oddities. With this though, we're going to wrap up the video, so if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible videos like this one. We hope to meet you guys again in the next video, but until then, I'll catch you later.